So if you give me 6 minutes, I'm going to teach you how to become better than 99% of life insurance agents in 2024. I'm going to share through the exact strategy that I just taught an agent who works with us here at Legacy Family Life that has helped me sell hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of final expense on my own pen and also make hundreds of thousands of dollars profit as a life insurance agent. And this is called building the pain. As a life insurance agent, the reason that people will buy life insurance from you is because you have a great skill at creating and manufacturing pain. The reason that people buy life insurance is not because they just want to buy life insurance. It's because they have a problem. And what I see most life insurance agents struggling is what's called manufacturing or creating pain. Now, the story I want to give to you was the exact situation that I wrote down here. Miss Betty was not sold a life insurance policy because her pain was a 3 out of 10. And the reason that you need to get someone to buy is because you're going to ask questions. You're going to ask them certain situations that's going to turn them from a 3 pain to a 10 pain. The reason that people buy life insurance is because they have a problem. And our goal as a life insurance agent is to help them realize how big of a problem they have. And the way that you do this is what I'm going to share with you guys in this video. So for example, this lady that I was just coaching one of our agents through, she had, lost her husband. He had life insurance. She didn't have life insurance. And we asked, well, if you passed away, Miss Betty, who would be responsible for paying for my burial expenses? Who would that be? And she said, oh, my son would have to pick up the bill. Now, the reason that people buy is because someone else is when they die, someone else is going to be screwed. Someone else is going to take this burden. Someone else is going to be stuck with this huge financial burden. So our agent asked, well, would your son Jason be in a position to come out of pocket $15,000 or $20,000 for your funeral expenses? And she says, well, he does have a good job. I mean, he probably could afford it. Okay. That's why I wrote down this number 3. She only had a level 3 pain. Okay. Now our job is to turn that 3 into a 10. Okay. Because does she actually need the life insurance? Probably not. But we have to create and manufacture the value where she wants to buy the life insurance. So what we do is we ask more probing questions. We want to dive deeper. And here's what I train the agent on. And if you can learn this, I promise you'll make more money. So I then called up and said, well, Miss Betty, if your son could probably come up with the $15,000 to $20,000 to bury you, why not just have him pay for your funeral expenses? She said, oh, I don't want him to. So that one question got me from a 3 pain to maybe a 4 pain. Well, she doesn't really want him to do that, which is understandable. But is she going to buy life insurance? And right now, you as life insurance and life insurance need to understand this. We will go into our close with a level 4 pain. We will try to expect someone to buy in this same situation. But the problem is they don't realize how big the problem is. And imagine if you're playing poker with your friends and you have 2 and a 3 offsuit. Are you going to reveal your cards on the table and say, hey guys, I beat you in poker. I have the best hand possible. But no, if you can create the best hand possible by asking deeper, more probing questions, you will actually close people who you don't think you could sell. And that's because you've got them to realize that their problem is bigger than they ever imagined. And ultimately they can sell themselves on why they need this product. Your goal is not to go into a close with a level 3. Or a level 4 pain, or a level 5. Your goal is to get to us as 9, 10, or 11 pain, max pain, and max emotion. And the way that you do that is this. You ask deeper questions. Well, Miss Betty, I guess help me understand if your son could pay out of it, why not have him kind of pay out? Well, I don't want him to. Well, why help me understand? Well, if your son can, I'm just kind of confused here. If he could do that, why do you feel like life, and why do you feel like that wouldn't be an okay solution for you? Well, he's got a family of his own and he I don't want him to be stuck with this bill. That's maybe a level 6 or level 5. I got to go deeper. Well, help me understand. If he has a family of his own, why do you feel like life insurance could be like a better solution for you rather than passing it on to your son? Well, it would just give me some peace of mind, you might say. Okay, oh, I see. So even though your son could pay for anything, it would just give you some peace of mind. I guess, what do you think that would do for you as a mother, knowing that he wouldn't have to pick up this bill? It would help me sleep better at night. And when you say sleep better at night, what do you mean by that? Well, I don't he has the money, but he doesn't, he's not called to do this. This is my bill. I don't want this on him. Okay, gotcha. So do you feel like having a solution like life insurance would help you sleep better at night and ultimately be what you're looking for? Yes, it would. And then all by probing, all by asking deeper questions, all by dissecting one problem. The problem was, well, I could have my son pay for it. They're then asking deeper questions. The client has just sold herself on why she needs policy and why her son or her certain situation is not feasible. And the only solution to this problem is what? Buying life insurance from you. So your goal as a life insurance agent is to not move forward. It's to not present options, to not give them the numbers until you've built your case, until you've established the pain, until you've helped them admit to them why they need life insurance and why they sold you on this solution. We are not product pushers, we are problem solvers. And the way that we understand problems is that we ask deeper, probing questions that allow the prospect to open up to sell themselves on their life insurance. And if you do this, if you ask better questions, you dive deeper, you get them to spill all their beans, get them emotionally invested, you get them to tell them why they need life insurance, and you give them a solution that's going to solve their problem, they will buy it. And that's how you can get better at selling life insurance in just 6 minutes and absolutely crush your competitions. Cheers.